One of the best ways to get a great deal on a car is actually just leveraging different markets. Let's talk about it. If you guys don't know, my name's Tommy and I negotiate car deals for a living. We do anywhere between 150 to 200 car deals on a monthly basis. So I'm very versed on how to get the best possible deal on a car. And one thing that is actually counterintuitive to a lot of dealerships and a lot of people is negotiating outside your market. And the reason why it's counterintuitive is because it goes against the grain of traditional negotiating. What I mean by that is that most people agree that if your dealership is local, they're more than willing to give you a better deal because they know they can make some of that money back on service. And that is a true statement. Dealerships do make some of their money in service. They actually make the majority of their money in service. So they're sometimes more than willing to give a better deal for somebody local than they are out of their area. But this doesn't take into account market data. And by market data, I mean the amount of cars in a market, because that can be drastically different depending on where you are in the United States. Let me give you an example. On the West Coast, gas prices are a bit higher than they are in the rest of the country. So most people lean towards hybrids. So if we're looking at the Toyota Camry, this is an extremely hot car. Some dealerships can't even get their hands on them, and getting $500 to $1,500 is considered a great deal out there. Now we compare this to the Midwest, where it snows a lot, or even down south, where most people are driving SUVs and trucks. They don't have this gas price problem like you do on the West Coast. So because of this, the Camry isn't nearly as hot of a seller. So what I could get is $500 to $1,500 off the West Coast. I'm able to get $4,000 to $6,000 off in the Midwest. And once you ship the car, which might only cost you $500, $800 for that distance, it makes the deal well worth it. So anytime I'm negotiating a car deal, I always test other markets. I go to other states and I compare the cost of what it is to be local. Ideally, I always take that deal local to see if they're willing to match that deal, but sometimes you're saving thousands of dollars by going out of state. Now, of course, you have to ship that car, so you have to take that into consideration, but always consider other markets when you're buying a car, because you might be blown away about what you can find.